Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Wit About Her, where we are all about transforming relationships from the inside out. In today's video, we are going to discuss 3 topics or 3 habits of healthy relationships. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, then stick around. I can't live without you. The first habit of successful relationships is the habit of incorporating integrity, right? Integrity is so much more than mere honesty. When most people think of integrity, they think of honesty. But when I think of integrity, I think of wholeness, right? Integrity is the state of being whole or undivided. And so if we're going to have healthy relationships, we have to have a commitment to ourselves and to others to show up as whole, right? And in integrity. And in addition to that, we have to be willing to create a space where we can feel fully loved and fully seen, right? Let's put it like this. In relationships, in order to feel fully loved, you have to be fully known, right? And in that knowing, that's the integrity. And so how do you do that? You set clear expectations. You set clear boundaries. You allow for healthy conflict resolution, right? You allow the other person to feel seen and validated. And you make a commitment to being in humility, vulnerable, and non-judgmental. Now, I said that like it was easy, and it's not, right? But if you are wanting to experience your relationships in their fullness, then you need to first be in integrity and allow those that you come into contact with to be who they are, right? I saw a quote, and it said something of the nature like, women thrive in spaces where they feel safe. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. But what I would add to that is that people thrive in environments where they feel safe. People, right? Because where there's safety, there's security. And where there's security, there's a level of groundedness that you just can't tap into any other way. And so the first habit of healthy relationships is to incorporate integrity, right? To feel fully loved, you have to feel fully known. And that in and of itself is integrity. The second habit to healthy relationships is to be intentional about discussing your unmet expectations. This one is really important because oftentimes in relationships we have unmet expectations, and those unmet expectations show up in our lives as disappointment, as resentment, as feeling let down, or just overall rejected. And so in order to ensure that we are promoting healthy relationships, we have to be honest about our unmet expectations. Being intentional about your response to another person's shortcomings is gold. I mean, for one, it allows you to set the tone for growth and to allow the relationship to redirect or recorrect itself if it's necessary. If you are quiet or shy about your unmet expectations, you can almost guarantee that you're going to be let down time and time again. And so, in order to foster an environment where, you're trying to cultivate healthy relationships, it's important that you have conversations about those unmet expectations or those shortcomings, to give the other person a chance to rehabilitate themselves, and two, to find out if that's something that you even want, right? And so it's important to discuss those shortcomings. The third habit of successful relationships is to practice healthy conflict resolution. This is a big one. Conflict provides the unique opportunity to identify, repair, and strengthen valuable relationships, or identify and remove relationships that no longer serve you. Without conflict, that would be really hard to do. Conflict resolution is tapping into that plethora of potential, right? Whenever we are addressing conflict in a relationship, we are pretty much honoring the potential there is to grow together or grow apart. And without conflict, we would not be able to do that. And so one thing that I would say is very important is practicing healthy conflict resolution if you wish to have a healthy relationship. Because what happens where there is not a healthy level of conflict resolution, that gets you back into those unmet expectations, or the relationship falls outside of integrity. And so that's why it is so important to practice healthy conflict resolution. One, it allows you to remain in integrity. Two, it allows those unmet expectations to be discussed and fully vetted. And three, it allows you to identify whether or not this is a relationship that's going to continue or going to be severed. So I hope that this video was insightful. I hope that you were able to take something away from it. And so, like any other videos, it's time for this one to end. I would say to be sure to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, give me some comments down below. Is your relationship in integrity? Are you able to practice integrity? Do you have the support and things that you need in order to practice healthy conflict resolution? I'd love to hear from you guys. So until next time.